How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking on the Red Zone Kid Buu, one of the hardest stages currently on Global, for the first leg of our Grand Tour of the LR AGL BROLY. This dude is a monster, so let's put him up against the biggest monster on Global right now, at least until we get the last stages of the Supreme Battle Spectacle. So, we actually have a pretty good rotation here. See, the only thing about BROLY, as I mentioned in his showcase, is you gotta get him turn 1 if you want to see BROLY out quick, right? Full power BROLY, right? Turn 2, he's showing up minimum, right? Turn 6 or beyond, right? You want to get him out by turn 5, you do need that. You do need him to show up on turn 1. So we do actually have that. So hopefully we'll be able to transform our BROLY here. I mean, it's really going to depend on... I mean, this fight, it's all on where Kid Buu decides he wants to be silly and super. So, I mean, we do have a good starting rotation in that we have Tech Vegeta and... we have Tech Vegeta and BROLY together, so I mean, I'd like to keep this rotation together if we can, but it's really going to depend on how things go. Alright, nice. Alright, so the thing we're gonna have to be careful with most here is BROLY's 12 key. BROLY's 12 key is nullified by Kid Buu, right? I mean, I feel like that's so many LRs that's the case for. It's true for Gogeta, it's true for the Blues, it's true for quite a few units. Their 12 key is nullified by Kid Buu. So the thing is, we still want to go for the 12 key, right? We still want to get his additional supers because they will raise his attack, and that is one thing we need above all else for BROLY to do what BROLY do. So hopefully... we can actually pull this off here. Nice. We actually got quite a few supers on our 55% copy here. Okay, so... Alright, we're going to have to play the game here. We're going to have to hope that our Buuhan can get a couple dodges there in slot 1. Because Golden Frieza is the only person here who can tank... Ooh. Okay, there we go. Nice. You know what? I'll take the 1 because we're still going to heal up some of that. The Golden Frieza is the only one here who can tank that super, that 2 million super at the end of the rotation. So we do have to put them there. One thing you will notice about the team, right? One of the things that was talked about so heavily with BROLY on release is super bosses, super bosses, super bosses. You'll notice here, not a single character is on super bosses, right? Golden Frieza here is a movie boss, right? And specifically from the Dragon Ball Z version of Resurrection of F. So he's not on. He's on BROLY's Exploding Rage lead. So we don't have a single other super boss character here. So it's like, I mean, super bosses isn't his only lead. I'm trying this out because I didn't pull Frieza, and without a full super bosses team, which I think works better around Rose than it does around BROLY. I can't use the likes of, say, Goku Black. So this variant does work. I mean, the only issue, kind of, is most of the team is only on the 170. But, I mean, it looks like it's working all right here. Alright, so... I really don't want to separate them. But if the super happens slot 1, Vegeta could still die here. If it's slot 2, we could survive. There we go. Let's just do this. Let's take the revive. I think that's our best... I think this is our best chance of ensuring survival. Excellent. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's just get Buhan out of the way here. That attack break is going to be... I feel like that's going to be more important. Plus the dodges that he gains now. Now, of course, next turn we will be able to transform well, actually not ours, the friend BROLY. This BROLY is not going to be able to transform, so we need to just float him off, get him out of here, because he loses. He's going to be... I don't want to say he's going to be dead weight, but he's going to cause problems if we don't get him off rotation here. Much more than Kid Buu or Buhan are going to do. Alright, excellent. Okay, so doing a lot of supers here with Buhan. Getting a bit nervous, right? Because each one of these attacks is raising Kid Buu's attack. But there goes the action break. We get the dodge. I can never get it on the super. This dude, I swear, this game like knows exactly when to super. Right? If I bring a tech unit, he will super that tech unit, right? Like if I put Buhan there and then I put a tech unit in slot 3, he's super in slot 3. No questions asked. But if I put that tech unit in slot 1, he's super in slot 1, right? It's crazy. But either way, I mean, we do survive it, so that's good. So now we just kind of hope... I feel like BROLY gets enough defense here. I'm pretty sure he... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can hit enough defense here with his guard that even with all of his attack raises, he should still tank relatively well. Oh yeah, there we go. Double digits. Perfect. Yeah, I was going to say, he gets quite a lot of defense post-super with all of his supers, so good. Okay, perfect. So here it is. We can actually use the domain. So let's go ahead. Let's turn our animations back on. Let's do Buu's animation first. Alright, here we go. And then... I mean, we don't need it, but we'll go ahead and take the candy orbs and get a tiny bit of heal. And now let's go ahead and let's activate BROLY's domain. Alright, perfect. So... the only issue this is why I didn't want to break off Tech Vegeta, because they share 4 links. But I guess we got it. At least we'll get the 24 key here. Now, none of his key is nullified here, so this is neither his 18 nor his 12. So let's go ahead and do this number. So, in Buu, you get that defense. I doubt we're making it back to this turn, because, I mean, once you see what BROLY can do here, you kind of see why I think people way underrate him. But we'll let Buu get some defense in case we don't make it back to this rotation. Perfect. Oh, dude, it keeps going. Okay, look at Buu. Perfect. Alright, look at that. 19 million. BROLY obliterates. And we get the crit. Nice. 13 mil on the second attack. Now, granted, this is a Rainbow Friend with a good build, right? They built him additionals and crits, right? Because the best he can get is like 40-something% crit, which isn't bad, but I mean, I'll tell you what, like my 55% one was struggling with the crits a few times, so I definitely appreciate the crit build. Good lord, look at how much damage he has taken off of that health bar. Nice. Oh, and we get another one. That was, oh my goodness, 15 million. Do you see what I'm talking about? This dude is wild. Jeez. That ain't catharsis. I don't know what is. Man, it felt so good to watch BROLY do that to Kid Buu, my goodness. All right, after all the pain he put us through. All right, so there you guys have it. There is the 9th anniversary AGL LR Full Power Super Saiyan Broly versus the hardest fight currently on Global, and that is the Kid Buu fight. Pretty fun first leg of his Grand Tour. Obviously, we're going to go through all the other bosses, and we will close things out with a long Grand Tour with him up against, you know, a gauntlet of bosses. We love doing that. You guys seem to enjoy these 40-minute videos, so, you know, we'll definitely put that out there for you. But, I mean, all in all, you really get to see what Broly is about here, right? Kid Buu is one of those fights where everything you do to him is extremely dangerous, right? A character like Broly, with the amount of additionals he's doing, in theory, is extremely dangerous in this fight, but because of the sheer amount of force and power Broly puts out, none of that matters, right? All of the defense in the world don't matter when you have an offense like Broly. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what are your thoughts so far on the AGL Broly? If you've pulled him and you've used him, or maybe you've tested him out as a friend, what are you thinking at first glance here? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.